Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. We are out here co-creating in nature. Honored to be your reader here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Ooh, welcome. Thank you so much for lending me your energy, for lending me your awareness, your consciousness, your focus, and your attention. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Thank you for clicking on the video. I was thinking to pull a Celtic cross for you, Aquarius. Let's see what comes through. I'm going to go ahead and say a quick prayer and tune in. So we're tuning in for the Aquarius Collective. We're connecting to our angels and our ancestors, our guides, Mother Gaia, higher power, and ascended masters. We're looking for any clarity, any guidance, any signs or symbols for Aquarius to lead us to our greatest good and our highest timeline. And so it is. All right. For Aquarius. Actually, let me get your fire started, Aquarius. I got a cute little bunch of sticks here that I broke up, some branches, and I'm really grateful. I don't know why I called them sticks, but I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of wands. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a deep breath in, deep breath out. We're grounding into our bodies, into our knowing, so that we can trust that whatever comes through is meant for us. Okay, Aquarius. Alright. For the Aquarius Collective, please show me clearly. What do we have coming through for Aquarius? I had one flip. What was it? Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, well, the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Let's see, Two Pentacles and Three of Wands. Man, alright, well, that's the tone we're going to set here, Aquarius. Let's get some clarifiers. Two of Pentacles and Three of Wands. What else? What else do we have here for Aquarius? I think let's just get into it and see what happens. Let's see what comes through. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I see what you're looking off in the distance for, Aquarius. I see why there's this feeling of planning, right? What do I have to do in order to attain this? What actions do I need to take? Look at the Three of Wands. You see why I said wands? And the way that he is like holding on to it. Queen of Wands. You know, you can't make this stuff up. So the Queen of Wands knows exactly what to do with those wands. Alright, now we have the Four of Pentacles. So we have the Four of Pentacles coming out here. Okay. Four of Pentacles, you're trying to stabilize. Trying to figure out, okay, this is, if I go too far this way, right, in my Two of Pentacles, if I go too far this way, then I have non-action with the Four. Okay, you're still stable, but you get a little bit neutral. And if you go a little bit too this way, I think there's a feeling of fear because of action. It's like, this is a fear of inaction. There's a fear of too much, or a feeling of not being able to do the things in sight of other people. Okay, there's like a collective kind of. The Five is crisis, challenge, and change. But I feel like there's also this feeling of teamwork that's coming through. Teamwork or group effort. Um, we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, wanting to make sure that you can, have all the right ingredients and know exactly what it is that needs to be done in order to win, to succeed. Okay, so the sun in the reverse is kind of, the high priestess is under that. So the sun in the reverse, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else comes through. Let's do this thoughts deck. For Aquarius, we have the Death card in the reverse. Okay, we have the Prince of Cups, and we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands coming out again. Queen of Wands. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Well, if we take a moment to sit back and kind of perceive what's a storyline that we're getting here for you, Aquarius, 6:10 on the clock. We have one, we have death, we have strength, we have temperance, we have the sun. We have letting go, we have strength in question, we have temperance, a balancing of emotions, a balancing of chemistry, a balance of emotions. I don't know if I said emotions twice, but it's water. In this card, it's water. Right under that, we have justice. Right under that, we have the devil. Alright, so we have three major arcanas back to back to back here for you, Aquarius. Look at this. Alright, Aquarius. So, I don't know if you guys see that little little bug. I don't know what kind of bug this is, but let's see. So we have the death card, the devil card, the justice card, the temperance card, the strength card in the reverse. So Aquarius, there's a feeling that you might not know. I think there's, and that's what the Seven of Cups can mean, is that you're spoiled for choice, or there's something that you're not fully choosing in your happiness. I feel like the way that the sun is in the reverse, there's a settling or a feeling of like um a bound, or some kind of boundary that you made. Look at this. Look at the way that these. Okay. So if there is a stagnation, or if there's something in your life that you feel like you need to overcome, there's something in your life that you are feeling a little bit like it's not fair to you. Okay. There's something that you're questioning that isn't fair to you. Let's just think about it, and that you want to bring it into balance. Okay. Sagittarius. There's Sagittarius and Libra, Capricorn energy here. Okay. Death. I'm getting this like random message about something that happened maybe in October. Some maybe relationship that began that couldn't end, that was having troubles ending in October. Aquarius, I'm not sure what exactly that message is, but it just came through. Um Maybe something that interfered with a relationship in October. Not sure what you would have been doing in October, Aquarius, but be Halloween time. Anyway, let's move on. Um, let's see what else we have here for Aquarius. 9:24 on the clock. What else for Aquarius? Please show me clearly. Thank you. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risks and move forward. Don't use this as an excuse to miss out on something amazing. So wonderful. So it's funny because that's kind of what I felt when I said the sun in the reverse is giving this kind of I'm settling, okay? And why are you settling? Why do we end up settling? You know, I think that's a good question to think about. Why do we make those choices? Because we have our freedom to make our choice, to make our will, right? To say, okay, this is what I choose. These are the actions that I'm going to take. This is about, this is about knowing, this is kind of like knowing your practice. Okay, the three of wands for me, knowing your practice and having direction. Where are you going to go? um, moving, thinking about the three is like thinking about a bigger place in the world. Okay, threes are numbers of, it's a Gemini number, it's community. Okay, and community comes up again when we think about 10 here, and the half of the 10 is also the 5. So we're also thinking about these community in these cards as well. Maybe we just, 10 o'clock, 10:55. Stop it. Stop it. 10:55 o'clock. Okay. Can't make this up. You can't make this up. Sometimes there's at least one moment in each video that I'm like, I feel like my mind just got a little blown. And anyway, the rest of the video, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But there's a clarity. All we need is these snapshot moments. Okay, that's another thing that I feel like that's coming through, is that we only need these small moments of affirmation. Like God, like the reason why we came into this world is for the mystery, is for the unknown. And the more that we honor we honor that we dress it up, and then we understand that it is this thing that we will never know, but there is faith that is attached to that, and that's what makes, you know, this dance of knowing and not knowing, and curiosity, and that's what makes it worth living. So please, you know give yourself grace, Aquarius. It's funny. I think it's like an African proverb, and I've been saying it so much lately. 12:12 on the clock, but it is, forgive yourself for not knowing the things that only time could teach. Whatever it is that you have going on here, that is a symbol of your potential or your true power. Okay, this is about your true fucking power, Aquarius. Look at this again. Like, this is the world card. This is the world card. Like your true power, like coming into your awareness of all your generations or all your lifetimes of living, Aquarius. You become aware, and you're like, I am everything. I fucking am everything. And not only am I empowered in this life, but I've been empowered in all my lives. And so that's what this 10 of Pentacles is talking about. Look, you got the 10 of Pentacles twice. So this is real manifestation, real abundance, real connection. But there is this is a little bit of a sense of a fear. Look at this. 5 of Wands came out twice. 5 of Wands came out twice, and you know what it's about? It says defeat. So is a little bit, there's a little skittishness towards, like, playing with others or something, because you're gonna lose, you're not gonna do well, and that's okay. Like, literally, it's like you still got your strength. Even if you're questioning your strength, you still got it. Aquarius, you got to get into your fire bag, Aquarius. This year is going to really benefit you if you tune in with your fire. Okay, and that you are that bitch. You are that bitch, and you do know how to set your plans, set your goals, communicate, take action. Like, you know exactly what to do. So we have I Ching here. I'm gonna pull an I Ching card for you. So we have 58. Look at that. Look at that big, sexy Aquarius. Look at that. That's, look at me. Look at me. This is Queen of Wands, dude. This is Queen of Wands if I ever fucking saw it. You know? Look at this Queen of Wands energy. Like, forget about it. Forget about it. You are the center of the world. You are center of reality. You know what, Aquarius? I am so sorry, but what number is that? 50. I think I have that little 58. I don't think I have this little. I think I might have taken it out. Well, yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that, but um, 58 in I Ching. I can't tell you. I can't tell you exactly what this means because I like reading, verbatim like what it says, and I'll try to remember to put it in the comments. Um, but there is a light shining on you, Aquarius. There's a light shining on you. You are the star card, and I'm surprised the star card hasn't come out, but we definitely have the Aeon. The Aeon is the universe, the world. It's like, but the question, okay, the first card that wanted to come out, look at the High Priestess under that. Look at that, the Three of Pentacles under that. Look at that, the Ten of Pentacles after that. Okay, okay, Aquarius, you tell me, okay, you tell me. And if you, it's not about what makes you sad. If it's not about that you're sad, okay. If it's not about, because we have the sun, when we have the sun in the reverse, it's like you have happiness as an option, but you're choosing not to be happy. But then why at that point? Why are we? What's more important? What could possibly be more important than being happy? And then you realize that there's something bigger that you want to connect with, that you want to understand about reality and about other people, right? Because you there's a lack of contentment that is asking you to use your intuition. Okay, use your intuition, Aquarius. There is something here that's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything. And it's you are everything, Aquarius. And I know there's some people might not be able to grasp what it is that I'm saying when I say you are everything. But the more that you come into this awareness that there is no separation between you and I, you and anything. Every consciousness is one, and everything is love. So, there's a feeling. See, sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risks and move forward. Don't use this as an excuse to miss out on something amazing. So it's like your heart's desire. It might be right there, but I feels like there's something that you have yet to let go of. There's Othala and Sowilo. Orthida, Othala and Sowilo. It looks like there's traveling or like maybe adventuring here. Backpacking, family, ancestry. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I lied. I actually do have that. Here it is. I lied. I have it. Okay, so 58. Let me just read you 58 really quick. Okay, so it says the joyful greatness. So the Chinese proverb goes, comes through joy. Serenity conquers people's hearts and strengthens feelings of togetherness. One serious and lofty expression does not necessarily mean that a creative spirit lurks behind it. All the all the more is achieved with cheerful composure rather than grim earnestness. Your light-heartedness will rarely slip into arrogance if you remain aware of the seriousness of the situation. You feel committed to your ideals within, outwardly. You show goodness and understanding. This earns you the trust of your friends. You are like a calm, clear lake giving cool refreshment on a hot summer's day. Oh, I love it. I love it so much, Aquarius. This is such a beautiful reading, okay? Um, so the fact that the sun card is here and it seems to be in the reverse, um, and maybe it's just because you're not looking up from everything that you're doing. Remember we talked about the wands and you know, Queen of Wands and this Three of Wands. It's like knowing what you want to do, but there could be an overburdening. Anyway, I'm probably 20 minutes in, and I've probably said too much, but um, there is an ancestral energy here, something about your family, the people who have died before you. So make sure to honor them. And we also have, you know, communing with nature here as well. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that this reading helped. If it did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe share this reading with your friends. I love you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and end it with a little bowl. Taking a deep breath in, breathing out. You are safe. You are grounded. You are protected. Thank you so much. Peace.